Before human beings understood the harshness of the desert, before science explained how life resists under a relentless sun, there already existed a world where every mistake could mean disappearing. In the wild lands of Arizona, between canyons, burning sand and scarce shadows, every creature must endure the heat, search for water, and escape predators always on the prowl. Welcome to wild Arizona. Survive or disappear in the most relentless desert. Please give us a like and subscribe to the channel to give us more motivation and to continue creating quality content. Don't forget to comment below what you thought of the video and tell us where you are watching from so we can chat together. May God bless everyone with health, peace, and love for nature. Let's begin. In the Arizona desert, where heat waves ripple over the sand and rocks, hold the fire of the day, the western diamondback rattlesnake waits in silence. Its scientific name is Crotalus atrox, one of the most well-known and respected venomous snakes in North America. Its pattern of dark diamonds on its back allows it to blend in with gravel, dry earth, and shadows among the cacti. Although it can seem motionless for hours, every muscle remains ready to launch a precise attack if a prey gets too close. Its venom is designed to immobilize small prey and begin the digestion process before the snake consumes them. Rodents, young rabbits, small birds, and lizards are part of its diet in the arid landscapes of Arizona. Its forked tongue picks up chemical particles from the air, while heat-sensitive organs detect warm bodies even in the dark. The rattle on its tail is not a call to attack, but a clear warning to avoid a dangerous encounter. When it feels threatened, it coils its body, raises its head, and vibrates its tail with a dry sound that cuts through the desert silence. The snake detects a rodent moving through the dry brush and remains hidden under the shadow of a rock. It waits without moving, measuring the distance as the heat of the prey's body becomes increasingly clear. When the rodent comes within its range, it launches a lightning attack and injects venom with almost instantaneous precision. The hunt ends quickly because the venom and the ambush allow the snake to save energy in an environment where every movement is costly. By controlling rodent populations, this snake helps maintain the natural balance of the desert and reduces pressure on seeds and young plants. In Arizona, the western diamondback rattlesnake does not dominate by size, but by patience, venom, and a warning that all desert inhabitants learn to respect. Among the thorny shrubs, rocky canyons, and arid stretches of Arizona, a small feline survives in one of the most demanding environments in North America. It is the bobcat, known scientifically as Lynx rufus, an adaptable predator capable of thriving where many animals would struggle. Every day it must face extreme heat, water scarcity, and the constant uncertainty of finding food. Its spotted fur allows it to blend in with dry vegetation, rocks, and desert shadows. Rabbits, birds, and small mammals constitute the basis of its diet in these arid landscapes. The bobcat detects a rabbit moving among the bushes and begins to approach using every available element of cover. It advances silently through shadows and vegetation while reducing the distance without alerting the prey. When it reaches the proper position, it launches with speed and precision to capture its target. The hunt is decided thanks to stealth and patience, essential qualities for surviving in the desert. For a female with young, every prey obtained represents vital energy to feed, protect, and prepare the next generation of desert hunters. In the deserts, canyons, and plains of Arizona lives a predator that has turned adaptation into its greatest survival weapon. It is the coyote, known scientifically as Canis latrans, one of the most successful mammals in North America. While other species depend on specific habitats, the coyote thrives in deserts, forests, mountains, and areas near human settlements. Its extraordinary flexibility allows it to survive where other predators find it difficult to maintain themselves. Unlike specialists, it takes advantage of practically any available food resource. Small mammals, birds, reptiles, insects, and fruits are a regular part of an extremely diverse diet. This dietary capacity makes the coyote a true survivor of the most changing ecosystems. Its sharp senses allow it to locate prey hidden among bushes, rocks, and scattered desert vegetation. The coyote detects a rabbit moving through the brush and begins to approach using the terrain as cover. It advances slowly, observing every movement of the prey while reducing the distance without being discovered. When the right moment arrives, it accelerates explosively and launches a quick and precise attack. The hunt is decided thanks to the combination of intelligence, patience, and the capacity for adaptation that characterizes the species. Even when conditions change drastically, the coyote finds new ways to obtain food and maintain its territory. Its presence extends from remote desert landscapes to suburban areas where it demonstrates a surprising capacity for indirect coexistence with humans. In Arizona, the coyote proves that survival does not always belong to the strongest, but to the one who best knows how to take advantage of every opportunity that nature offers. Under the relentless Arizona sun, where ground temperatures can reach extreme levels, a surprising hunter roams the desert at full speed. It is the greater roadrunner, known scientifically as Geococcix californianus, one of the most emblematic birds of the arid landscapes of the southwestern North America. Unlike many birds, it spends most of its life on the ground, instead of relying on flight to move. Its long legs allow it to reach speeds close to 30 kilometers per hour while crossing thickets and stony terrain. This speed makes the roadrunner one of the most effective predators of desert ecosystems. Lizards, insects, small rodents, and snakes are a regular part of its diet. Even under extreme temperatures, it continues to actively patrol its territory in search of any hunting opportunity. Its excellent vision allows it to detect tiny movements among cacti, shrubs, and sun-heated rocks. The roadrunner detects a snake moving through dry vegetation and begins to follow it carefully. It takes advantage of its speed and agility to stay out of reach of possible attacks while reducing the distance. When it finds the right opportunity, it accelerates sharply and launches a precise attack directed at the prey. The hunt is decided thanks to an extraordinary combination of reflexes, speed, and experience accumulated in the desert. Its ability to capture reptiles allows it to take advantage of food resources that many other animals avoid. Thanks to this versatility, it can remain active even during the driest seasons of the year. In the deserts of Arizona, the roadrunner proves that speed, endurance, and adaptation can turn a ground bird into one of the landscape's most formidable hunters. Among the sun-scorched rocks and thorny thickets of Arizona, one of the desert's most respected reptiles hides. It is the western diamondback rattlesnake, known scientifically as Crotalus atrox. Its characteristic diamond pattern and powerful build make it an unmistakable figure of arid landscapes. It possesses specialized fangs to inject venom, a tool that allows it to capture prey extremely efficiently. Thanks to heat-sensitive organs, it can detect animals even when they remain hidden among vegetation or in the darkness. Its favorite strategy is to wait motionless for long periods until a prey gets close enough. Rodents, birds, and small mammals form an important part of its diet in the desert. The snake detects a rodent moving near a rocky area and remains perfectly still. It waits patiently as the prey reduces the distance without suspecting the danger hidden just a few meters away. When the precise moment arrives, it launches a fast and perfectly calculated attack toward its target. The hunt is decided thanks to the combination of patience, precision, and the efficacy of its venom. But before resorting to confrontation, it usually uses its famous rattle to warn potential threats and avoid unnecessary conflicts. In the arid reaches of the Sonoran Desert dwells a creature whose reputation precedes its slow and deliberate step. The Gila monster, scientifically Heloderma suspectum, is one of the few venomous lizards left on the planet. Its body is covered in granular scales that look like black and pink beads, creating a visual pattern of absolute warning. This robust reptile can reach a length of 60 centimeters and a weight of up to 2 kilograms of pure muscle and endurance. Its thick tail functions as a biological fat deposit, allowing it to survive for months without ingesting food in the hostile climate. It spends 90% of its life hidden in burrows to protect itself from extreme heat that exceeds 45 degrees Celsius. It uses its forked tongue to detect chemical traces in the air, locating bird nests and small mammals with surgical precision. Its venom is a powerful neurotoxin introduced into the prey through grooves in its teeth as it bites with a tenacious force. Unlike other predators, it does not attack with speed, but with a relentless perseverance that guarantees the defeat of its opponent. The Gila monster is an evolutionary jewel of the desert, a silent guardian that personifies perfect adaptation to scarcity. In the rugged canyons of southwestern North America, the desert bighorn sheep stands as the absolute master of verticality. Known scientifically as Ophis canadensis nelsoni, this warrior has been forged by an environment where water is a miracle and the sun a relentless judge. Its physiology is designed to defy gravity, with muscular legs and specialized hooves that act as biological crampons. The hooves possess a hard outer edge and a flexible center that provides superior traction on the smoothest rock surfaces. An adult specimen can reach a weight of 100 kilograms, maintaining an amazing agility to jump between narrow stone ledges. Its eyes, situated laterally, provide an exceptional field of peripheral vision to detect any suspicious movement in the distance. In the months of extreme heat, when temperatures exceed 45 degrees Celsius, its ability to locate hidden water sources is vital. They can go weeks without drinking liquid water, obtaining necessary hydration from succulent vegetation and the cacti they consume. The most imposing feature of the males is their spiral keratin horns, which never stop growing throughout their lives. These massive horns can weigh up to 14 kilograms, a heavy burden that symbolizes their status and reproductive power. During the rutting season, males engage in brutal duels to establish hierarchy and exclusive rights over females. Two rivals charge at each other at a speed of 32 kilometers per hour, clashing their foreheads with a crash that resonates like thunder in the canyon. The skull has a double-layer structure of spongy bone that absorbs the force of the impact to protect the brain from severe damage. This unmatched physical resistance allows them to withstand repeated shocks that would instantly kill any other mammal of their size. The bighorn sheep is the indomitable spirit of the desert, a symbol of the constant struggle for life in the most hostile landscapes on Earth. Under the blinding glare of the desert, an elegant figure defies extreme temperatures with an endurance forged in the sand. The mule deer, known scientifically as Odocoileus hemionus, is the most iconic inhabitant of the arid lands of North America. Its name comes from its disproportionately large ears, which function as acoustic radars and advanced cooling systems. These ears are filled with blood capillaries that release excess heat into the air when the sun heats up the desert. When the temperature exceeds 45 degrees Celsius, the deer seeks refuge under the thin shade of mesquite trees to conserve energy. Its main activity shifts toward twilight and night, when the desert breathes under a deceptive coolness. To hydrate in a world without rivers, the mule deer extracts water from succulent plants and the fruits of cacti. An adult male can reach a weight of 150 kilograms, carrying branched antlers that symbolize its vigor and territorial dominance. However, the elegance of this herbivore is constantly stalked by the most silent predator of the rocks, the puma. The puma uses its ochre camouflage to blend in with the terrain, waiting for the exact moment to launch a lightning attack. On the other hand, coyotes act in coordinated groups, trying to exhaust the deer through a persistent chase along the slopes. To escape death, the mule deer uses a unique jumping technique called stotting, lifting all four legs at the same time. This elastic movement allows it to overcome obstacles of rock and brush with an agility that confuses its terrestrial pursuers. As a keystone species, its presence regulates the growth of desert flora and sustains the large carnivores of the ecosystem. The mule deer is the resilient soul of arid lands, a warrior that finds life where the sun tries to impose silence. In the dusty canyons of Arizona, a collective force emerges that proves unity is the key to surviving the solar hell. The collared peccary, identified by science as Peccari tajaku, is the most resilient social architect of the arid thickets, with a weight ranging between 15 kilograms and 30 kilograms. These compact mammals are an arsenal of energy and defensive aggressiveness. Their life strategy is based on the band, a cohesive group of up to 20 individuals that patrol the desert as a single organism. Under the stifling heat of the Sonoran Desert, the peccary has developed a digestive system capable of processing the prickly pear cactus with its sharp spines. They use their snouts to remove the largest spines and consume the succulent pulp to obtain vital water and nutrients. They possess scent glands on their backs that secrete a strong musk used to mark territory and recognize group members. When danger approaches, the sound of their teeth clashing against each other resonates like a metallic and threatening warning. Their upper and lower tusks sharpen each other with every bite, becoming daggers capable of piercing tough hides. Faced with a hungry coyote's lurk, the adults form a wall of protection around the reddish-colored young. If the threat persists, the band launches a coordinated counterattack, ramming the intruder with an uncontrollable collective fury. A peccary can run at 35 kilometers per hour, using its agility to dodge predator swipes in rocky terrain. During the hours of intense sun, they dig cool nests under the brush or use caves to avoid severe dehydration. Their vision is limited, but they compensate for this weakness with an extremely developed sense of smell and hearing that detects intruders at a distance. The collared peccary is the warrior spirit of the desert, an example that group loyalty is nature's most powerful weapon. When the extreme heat of the day disappears and darkness covers the Arizona desert, a small predator emerges to begin its day. It is the kit fox, known scientifically as Vulpes macrotis, one of the mammals best adapted to life in arid environments. Its light body and silent movements allow it to move easily among dunes, shrubs, and stony terrain. However, the most striking feature of this species is its enormous ears. These structures help dissipate excess body heat and contribute to maintaining an appropriate temperature during the warmest days. In addition, they function as sophisticated receptors capable of picking up extremely weak sounds. Thanks to this adaptation, the fox can locate prey hidden under the sand or among the scattered desert vegetation. Mice, insects, and small reptiles constitute an important part of its nocturnal diet. Under the moonlight, the fox detects the movement of a small rodent among the dry bushes. It remains attentive while using its extraordinary hearing to determine the exact position of the prey with precision. It advances silently over the sand, reducing the distance without generating any sound that could alert the target. When the right moment arrives, it launches with speed and precision to complete the attack. The hunt is decided thanks to a perfect combination of hearing, agility, and adaptation to the desert environment. During long nights, this small predator continues to patrol its territory while avoiding larger competitors. In Arizona, the kit fox proves that even the smallest hunters can become true desert ghosts when they perfectly master their environment. Moving away from the suffocating heat of the Sonoran Desert and ascending toward northern Arizona, the landscape transforms into a realm of pine forests and frigid air. Here, among the imposing ponderosa pines, reigns the elk, known scientifically as Cervus canadensis. This giant of the highlands is living proof that Arizona possesses a biodiversity that goes far beyond dunes and cacti. An adult male can reach a massive weight of 330 kilograms, becoming one of the largest and most powerful deer in the world. Its shoulder height reaches 1.5 meters, which gives it a dominant presence that intimidates any intruder in its territory. The most amazing thing about its anatomy is the branched antlers that can measure up to 1.2 meters wide and weigh 18 kilograms of solid bone. These antlers drop every winter and grow back every spring, initially covered by a soft tissue called velvet. With the arrival of autumn, the fresh mountain air is filled with a supernatural sound that defines the mating season. The bugle of the elk is a powerful and sharp cry that begins as a deep roar and ends in a whistle that resonates for kilometers. This acoustic call is a direct challenge to other males and a signal of vigor to attract the forest females. During dominance confrontations, males clash their antlers with a devastating impact force measured in thousands of newtons. The clash of antlers resonates among the pine trunks like the thundering of two colossal rocks hitting each other. Its thick, cinnamon-toned coat protects it from snowstorms and temperatures that fall below 10 degrees Celsius below zero. Despite its enormous volume, it can run at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour through dense forest thickets. Its powerful legs are not only for running, but can launch lethal frontal kicks to defend itself from pumas and wolves. It feeds mainly on alpine pastures and aspen bark, transforming mountain vegetation into pure muscular energy. The elk is an architect of Arizona's ecology, as its grazing helps maintain the health of high mountain meadows. Its presence is a vital indicator of forest health, functioning as a keystone species in the northern food chain. During the winter, they migrate to lower valleys to avoid deep snow that makes searching for food difficult. The elk is the majestic spirit of the Arizona peaks, a figure of power that reigns with elegance under northern skies. In the deserts and thickets of Arizona lives a bird of prey that has developed a hunting strategy uncommon among predatory birds. It is Harris's hawk, known scientifically as Parabuteo uniscinctus, a hunter that stands out for its extraordinary capacity for cooperation. While most birds of prey hunt alone, this species usually works in small family groups. This strategy increases the chances of success in an environment where prey knows every desert refuge perfectly. Desert rabbits represent one of the most important prey for these winged hunters. A group of hawks detects a rabbit moving among bushes and cacti while searching for food. Several birds occupy different positions to control possible escape routes and keep the prey monitored. When the rabbit tries to escape, the hawks coordinate their movements and gradually reduce its flight options. The final attack arrives from the most favorable angle, taking advantage of the constant pressure exerted by the entire group. In Arizona, Harris's hawk proves that cooperation can turn a bird of prey into one of the most efficient and surprising hunters in the desert. When the sun disappears behind the mountains of Arizona and the desert is wrapped in darkness, another predator begins its day. It is the great horned owl, known scientifically as Bubo virginianus, one of the most powerful nocturnal birds in North America. Its characteristic tufts over the head give it an unmistakable silhouette among the desert shadows. With vision adapted to low light conditions, it can detect movements where other animals barely distinguish shapes. Its extraordinary hearing complements this advantage, allowing it to locate hidden prey even when it cannot see them directly. Thanks to its specialized feathers, it can fly almost without producing sound while patrolling the territory. Rabbits, mice, birds, and small reptiles are a regular part of an extremely diverse diet. This dietary flexibility allows it to remain active throughout the year in different types of habitats. From an elevated branch, the owl patiently observes the movements occurring under the moonlight. It detects a rabbit moving among the bushes and concentrates all its attention on the possible prey. The owl reduces the distance by taking advantage of the darkness and the silent flight that characterizes the species. When it reaches the proper position, it descends with precision and extends its powerful talons toward the target. The hunt is decided thanks to the combination of night vision, exceptional hearing, and an attack executed at the perfect moment. Few desert animals can feel completely safe when this predator patrols the night skies. In Arizona, the great horned owl proves that dominance of the night belongs to those who can see, hear, and attack when darkness protects every movement. In the vast and arid stage of Sonora, a small winged carpenter stands as the supreme architect of survival. The Gila woodpecker, known scientifically as Melanerpis europygialis, possesses the biological key to inhabiting the desert. Its main objective is the giant saguaro, a colossal cactus that can reach a height of 12 meters and weigh tons of stored water. With a conical and extremely hard beak, the bird hammers the fibrous flesh of the plant to excavate its future refuge. To protect itself from the wound, the saguaro secretes a thick sap that hardens the internal walls, creating a waterproof cavity called a boot. This natural fortress maintains a stable internal temperature, isolating the young from the scorching 45 degrees Celsius heat outside. The woodpecker builds a new nest each season, leaving behind previous cavities in an act of ecological generosity. These abandoned dwellings immediately become vital refuges for the elf owl, sparrows, bats, and reptiles. As a true ecosystem engineer, its tireless work creates a vertical neighborhood that sustains the desert's rich biodiversity. In addition to excavating, it feeds on harmful insects and the sweet fruit of the saguaro, also acting as a seed disperser. Its sharp and metallic call resonates among the spines, a declaration of territory that maintains order in its vertical domain. The Gila woodpecker is the builder of life, an essential pillar without which the sands of Sonora would be a much more silent place. Among the giant cacti and the scorching sun of Sonora, a spark of iridescent light appears that defies the vastness of the desert. The ruby-throated hummingbird, known scientifically as Archilochus colubris, is a marvel of biological engineering in miniature. Its metallic green plumage shines under the intense light, while its throat radiates a ruby color that looks like liquid fire in motion. Its wings move at an astonishing speed of 50 to 80 flaps per second, allowing it to hover with total freedom in the air. It suspends itself in front of cactus flowers with perfect stability to extract sweet nectar with its specialized tongue. Its heart beats at a frenetic rhythm of 1,200 beats per minute, maintaining a metabolism that demands constant energy to survive. With a weight of barely 3 grams, this small warrior possesses a will of steel that drives it across continental borders. Each year, it undertakes an epic migration of 3,000 kilometers, traveling from northern meadows to southern tropical refuges. Before leaving, it must double its body mass by accumulating fat, transforming its tiny body into a biological fuel tank. It is capable of flying without rest over vast stretches of desert and water, facing winds that exceed 40 kilometers per hour. As a primary pollinator, its visit to each flower guarantees the reproduction of the plants that sustain life in the arid ecosystem. During the cold desert nights, it enters the state of lethargy called torpor to reduce its temperature and conserve vital energy. Watching it fly is to witness a living jewel in motion, a reminder that power does not always reside in physical size. Its extreme agility allows it to dodge attacks from much larger predators, disappearing in a flash of green and red light. The ruby-throated hummingbird is the guardian of desert flora, the smallest and brightest engine of American nature. As the moon rises over the canyons and shadows lengthen, an outlaw with bright eyes and a sharp mind emerges. The raccoon, scientifically known as Procyon lotor, is the supreme opportunist of the southwestern North American ecosystems. Its most iconic feature is the black fur mask that surrounds its eyes, an adaptation that reduces glare and improves its night vision. This medium-sized mammal reaches a weight of between 5 and 12 kilograms, possessing a compact and versatile body structure. What really distinguishes the raccoon are its front paws, which function with the dexterity and precision of human hands. Its 5 long fingers possess extraordinary tactile sensitivity, with 4 times more nerve receptors than most mammals. These biological hands allow it to manipulate complex objects, open latches and dismantle obstacles to access hidden food sources. It is an exceptional climber that can descend trees head first because its hind feet can rotate 180 degrees. The raccoon prefers to live near water sources, such as the streams that flow through the deep canyons of Arizona and Sonora. Its diet is purely omnivorous, consuming everything from wild fruits and berries to insects, small amphibians, and bird eggs. It has the habit of washing its food in water, a behavior called dousing that serves to increase the tactile sensitivity of its paws. In recent decades, its ability to adapt has led it to successfully colonize residential areas close to nature. Its strategic intelligence allows it to navigate the human environment, quickly learning waste collection schedules. A raccoon can remember the solution to a complex puzzle for more than 3 years, demonstrating superior cognitive memory. It is capable of running at a speed of 24 kilometers per hour to escape its natural predators like the coyote and the puma. When it feels cornered, it uses its sharp claws and powerful teeth to defend itself with an unexpected ferocity for its size. Raccoons are mostly nocturnal animals, using the cloak of darkness to patrol their territory of up to 50 hectares. As a seed disperser and controller of insect populations, it plays a vital ecological role in riparian forests. Its biological success lies in its insatiable curiosity and its ability to solve problems in a world that changes constantly. The raccoon is the master of survival, a figure of ingenuity that prospers where others only see difficulties. Preserving its natural habitat ensures that this little strategist continues to be an essential part of the vibrant tapestry of wildlife. Under the scorching sun of the Sonoran Desert resides a small gladiator clad in armor of scales and defensive spines. The horned lizard, known scientifically as Phrynosoma, is a masterpiece of evolution adapted to the extreme aridity of the Southwest. Its flattened body and ochre coloration allow it to blend completely with the sand and rocks, achieving almost perfect invisibility. It possesses a crown of bony horns on the back of its head and a row of spiny scales that protect its flanks. Its main survival tactic lies in absolute immobility, trusting that its camouflage deceives even the sharpest eyes. This reptile is a specialist in hunting harvester ants, being able to consume up to 200 insects in a single feeding day. During hours when the ground exceeds 40 degrees Celsius, it partially buries itself in the cool sand to regulate its body temperature. When a predator detects it, the lizard expands its lungs to inflate its body, appearing much larger and harder to swallow. If the threat persists, it tilts its head forward to present its pointed horns to any aggressor trying to bite it. However, its most amazing and unique tactic in the animal world is a biological defense mechanism with a high visual impact. Faced with the presence of a hungry canine like the coyote, the horned lizard can fire a stream of blood from its eyes. This blood projectile can reach a distance of 1.5 meters, hitting the face of the surprised predator directly. The blood contains chemical compounds unpleasant to mammals, causing confusion and an instant sensory rejection. This defensive maneuver can consume up to a quarter of the lizard's total blood volume, a necessary price for life. The horned lizard is the guardian of the sands, a small and brave warrior that defines resilience in the heart of the desert. When the desert temperature begins to drop after sunset, a community of small predators emerges from the hidden world under the sand. Among them, tarantulas and scorpions stand out, two hunters who have perfected the art of surviving in one of the most hostile environments on the planet. During the day, they remain hidden to avoid the extreme heat that dominates the arid lands of Arizona. The darkness offers more favorable temperatures and a greater opportunity to find food. Tarantulas use the sensitivity of their legs to detect vibrations produced by small animals moving near their shelters. Scorpions, for their part, use pincers and a venomous stinger to capture and control their prey. Insects, small arthropods, and other invertebrates constitute the basis of their nocturnal diet. A tarantula detects the movement of an insect near the entrance to its burrow and remains still, observing. It slowly reduces the distance while taking advantage of the darkness to hide every one of its movements. When the prey enters the proper position, it launches a quick and precise attack to immobilize it. The hunt is decided thanks to extraordinary reflexes and a strategy perfected over millions of years of evolution. Not far from there, a scorpion roams the sand, looking for any sign of activity among the shadows. Its venom represents an essential tool for capturing food and defending itself in an environment where every resource counts. Despite their small size, these predators play an important role in controlling numerous invertebrate populations. In the nights of the Arizona desert, tarantulas and scorpions prove that even the smallest hunters can become dominant forces within their own world hidden under the sand. On the vast horizon of the Sonoran Desert, a majestic figure rises that acts as the central pillar of all wildlife. The saguaro, known scientifically as Carnegie gigantea, is the green giant that dominates the landscape with its arms extended toward the sky. This colossal plant can reach a height of 15 meters, accumulating up to 3,000 liters of water inside to resist years of drought. With a longevity that exceeds 200 years, the saguaro has seen generations of predators and prey pass under its protective shadow. It functions as a biological condominium for birds like the Gila woodpecker, which excavates cool nests in its fibrous flesh. Once abandoned, these holes become vital homes for the tiny elf owl and various desert reptiles. During spring nights, its white flowers attract long-nosed bats, which act as pollinators under the moonlight. At dawn, white-winged doves feed on the sugary nectar, transporting pollen from one giant to another across kilometers. Its red and juicy fruits are an essential banquet for coyotes, peccaries, and insects seeking sustenance in the extreme heat. Under temperatures that exceed 50 degrees Celsius, the saguaro regulates the microclimate around it, offering a vital thermal refuge. Its flexible rib structure allows it to expand and contract, functioning as an intelligent and resistant storage tank. Even in death, the saguaro's wooden skeleton provides shelter for scorpions and rodents among the burning sands. It is the true engineer of the Sonoran ecosystem, without which the desert's biodiversity would collapse into a silent void. Each saguaro is a monument to resilience, a reminder that life can thrive even in the most hostile conditions. The sovereign of the desert continues its silent reign, guaranteeing that the heart of the arid land continues to beat strongly. The state of Arizona is a stage of brutal contrasts, where the climate is the supreme judge that dictates who lives and who perishes. During the summer, the Sonoran Desert becomes a biological oven with temperatures that regularly reach 48 degrees Celsius. With an annual precipitation that often does not exceed 300 millimeters, water is the region's most precious and scarce treasure. Faced with this relentless sun, the fauna has developed survival strategies that seem taken from a work of advanced engineering. Many predators and prey adopt a nocturnal or crepuscular lifestyle, avoiding the direct solar radiation of peak hours. Below the surface, burrows offer a thermal refuge where the temperature can be up to 20 degrees Celsius lower than outside. Biological storage is key. Species like the Gila monster store energy in their tails to resist months of absolute drought. Succulent plants like the saguaro act as living water tanks that hydrate the entire ecosystem in the most critical moments. The phenomenon of evaporation is so intense that the air vibrates, creating mirages that confuse the vision of any unwary traveler. The ground temperature can reach 70 degrees Celsius, forcing reptiles to move with frenetic speed to avoid burns. Every summer storm, although brief, releases millions of liters of water that transform dust into a temporary and explosive river of life. The climate of Arizona is the architect of destiny, forging the most resistant and efficient warriors of the natural kingdom. The Arizona desert, a monument to the resistance of millennia, faces its most critical test today under an increasingly hostile sky. The increase in global temperature by 1.5 degrees Celsius has transformed summers into periods of extreme heat that exceed biological limits. The region suffers the most severe megadrought in 1,200 years, reducing water reservoirs to historically dangerous levels. The flow of the Colorado River has decreased drastically, threatening the hydration of millions of hectares of desert ecosystems. Wildfires devastate thousands of square kilometers, fueled by dry vegetation and winds that reach 60 kilometers per hour. Even the giant saguaro, the king of the desert, suffers thermal burns that compromise its structure and its ability to sustain life. Predators like the puma and the jaguar lose their biological corridors, becoming trapped in increasingly small habitat fragments. The loss of biodiversity is an imminent threat. Every species that disappears weakens the survival network in the sands of Sonora. Protecting Arizona's landscapes is a fundamental mission to conserve North America's most iconic natural heritage. Soil restoration and intelligent management of water resources are the necessary weapons to combat increasing aridity. This unique ecosystem is the soul of the Wild West, a laboratory of evolution that demands our urgent and decisive intervention. Arizona's future resides in our will to preserve the beauty of this kingdom of sand and sun for future generations. subscribe to the channel and also share this video to carry this message of respect far. Every gesture helps protect nature's wonderful creation.